But the world is changing very fast. So I think the question of prediction is much harder than it has been historically. Just to give you an example, blacksmiths. Blacksmiths, okay, among the things they did was to create shoes for horses, right? For, to put those metal things on the hooves of horses. So what happens to you if for hundreds of years blacksmiths have been doing this? I don't know, maybe thousands, and you just get to be a blacksmith in 1905. What's going to happen to you? You answer that?
God, I don't know. That like Model T thing is going to be a problem, huh? Yeah.
And so was that in your hands? Of course not. But you're going to have to do something different. And with the speed of change we're dealing with, that makes prediction all the harder. But I think you have to prepare for a world where you're probably going to have to change a lot of things.
Yeah.
Prepare for change.
Oh my
You
gosh.
have to make friends all throughout your whole life. You have to keep making friends, not only because they're going to be people that you get joy from, but also if you have friends, you're likely to be able to figure out certain things that are going on in the world and get help with them, and they from you. Being isolated is not a good way to face the future. I think with respect to patterns, you especially have to look at the good and bad judgments in your life, what kinds of mistakes you tend to make.
This reminds me of wisdom from one of our earlier podcasts with you. I like to make new mistakes.
Henry Fogel, Chicago Symphony former president, said to me, it was one of the wisest things I learned from him. And yeah, don't repeat them. So I think it's important, and this is preaching to an audience where there's no one listening, is that it's worth, I'm not speaking about you, but in general, I think there is little understanding of even recent history in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go back to, I'm thinking of the period, what it was like in the McCarthy era, for example. I mean, I was a small boy, so I very, very small. So I can't tell you from having lived it. But it is also true that we lose something of infinite value when a person who has had a certain kind of experience dies. So I just read from Borges, the tremendously inventive Hispanic, was he Argentinian? Might have been Argentinian writer, one of the great writers of all time. And he said in one of the short stories he wrote, the following: imagine what it was like when the last person who knew Christ died. There's something gone. It's just gone.
Yeah.
Completely gone. A way that one can't even describe because you don't know what you're describing.
Yeah.
And you could think of a lot of other people and things and events. The last person that got out of Clarksville. I don't know. Anyway.
Last train to Clarksville. Did we descend into monkey songs? Oh no, surely not.
And the last thing I would say is it is our responsibility. It's a Hebrew expression. It says Tikkun Olam, Tikkun Olam, and it means repair the world. It's not somebody else's responsibility.
Yeah.
It's each of our responsibilities. And it's a difficult moment in the world because a lot of people feel too afraid to do what they see other people doing or what the moment might call for.
Yeah.
But if there's no one else to do it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do the next right thing.
Yeah.
So there you are.
I
That's
love it.
that's preparation I can give you, and it's not perfect. It's not, but it's the
Mhm.
best I've got.
Mm.